Welcome to this vlog of my trip to Bangladesh. This is the first part of 2. Right now we're at the SFO International Airport. We didn't have anything to eat before coming here, so we decided to get some sushi while waiting at the gate. I got an Alaska roll. The sushi here was pretty expensive and the size was smaller than typical. I don't think it even tasted that good compared to the price. I decided to eat all of the wasabi at once and it was quite painful. Here's proof that I actually finished. We boarded our flight after waiting a while. We were flying with Turkish Airlines. I was quite disappointed this time around because they didn't give us any Turkish delights like they did last time. Along with the usual headphones and blanket, we got a sanitary kit. I was struggling to open it here, but inside we got 3 masks, some disinfecting wipes, and a hand sanitizer. For dinner, they gave me cake, salad, a bun, hummus, and lasagna. I got apple juice on the side as well. I watched lots of movies during this flight. Shang-Chi was pretty good, but Dr. Oz and Black Panther are still my favorite Marvel movies. This is what I got for breakfast, and I didn't like any of it. After we got off this flight, we booked a room at Yotel Air because our transit was over 15 hours long. Here's a room tour. Overall, the room was pretty nice. I like the addition of the LED lights. We booked a room with 2 twin beds, but later a third one was set up. They gave us complimentary water, which I liked. My only complaint was that there was no towel rack to hold anything in the shower, and instead, a heated one was placed in the bathroom besides it. Another thing to note is that there are no locks in the bathroom or the shower. Then we decided to explore the airport for a bit. It's pretty big and there are lots of restaurants and shops. After looking around, we just decided to get fast food at Popeyes. Here we're heading up to the food court. Here's everything in the combo meal that we got. My mom's telling me what she wants me to record in the next clip.
Like funny কথা বলতেছে বাডু মামা ওইগুলো ওই সব ওই মোমেন্টগুলো ক্যাপচার করবা ওকে
You can tell by watching this vlog that I didn't do a very good job.
খাবার কে বেশি খাচ্ছে বেশি নিয়েছে ফান করতেছে এগুলো সব ক্যাপচার করবা ওকে
Just a disclaimer that clips of me eating will be pretty frequent throughout my vlog. It's mainly because that's the only thing I'm comfortable recording in public at the moment. Now we're leaving the food court and going shopping. We first stopped by the shop called LC Waikiki. There was a good selection of clothes there, but the ones I wanted didn't fit me. Here's me trying them on. These ones were too long, and I wanted these to be more flared out. My mom then wanted to look at some jewelry. The ones in these cases right here were all real, so they were pretty expensive. We looked around some more, but didn't find anything. On this side of the airport, we saw a really nice art exhibition. The artist made all self-portraits out of different materials. I really enjoyed looking at these and thought it was a really creative way to repurpose scraps. Here are some that I took pictures of. I wanted to get Turkish ice cream, but they didn't have any, so I just got caramel ice cream. I don't recommend this place because the cone was slightly burnt and the ice cream was only placed on top of the cone, so there was nothing inside of it. Also, the ice cream tasted more like butterscotch than caramel. We still had to wait some more, so my dad and I decided to explore the airport. We came across this mini science museum. I thought it was quite nice, even though most of it was written in Turkish. At the end, I noticed a notebook where people wrote messages and decided to write this. Afterwards, we went to Starbucks. I got a strawberry frappuccino because I wanted something light. It tasted good. Then we boarded our next flight. This movie called Just Mercy was my favorite of all the ones I watched on the plane. I highly recommend it. We finally landed in Bangladesh. The first thing I noticed was a change in weather, which was very apparent. Then a car came to pick us up and dropped us off at the airport. There were people who helped us with the bags and getting past lines, which was all part of the VIP process that was made possible by my uncle, Badumama. Thank you so much for setting all of this up. After dropping our bags off, we went to get some coffee at Hobnob. The boba didn't taste good at all. It was soggy and it felt like it wasn't made fresh. It also came with this sugar syrup and coffee on the side, and you had to put a lot of both for it to actually taste decent. We went back to my aunt's house where all my family was gathered. Here's the fish and the lamb that are being grilled outside. These are just some clips of my mom giving everyone presents. The lamb is done and is being brought in by my cousin. It tasted really good, and I regret not getting more. Here's everything that was made for dinner. And here's my plate. The next day started off at my cousin Nipu's house. I wasn't able to sleep because I was jet lagged. I tried catching the sunrise, but I couldn't see anything because of the pollution.
Hello, welcome to my vlog. As you know by the title, I'm going to be recording my entire trip to Bangladesh. It'll last a total of 2 weeks, and today is my second day. Today's main event will be my cousin's gaihod, so stay tuned for that.
I didn't end up speaking in any other clips of my vlog, so please continue to enjoy my voiceovers. We are back at my aunt's house, and pita was being made for breakfast. After eating pita, I had porta and korma. Then I went to another cousin's house, and from there we went to get a haircut. Here's my mom and me on a rickshaw. It was my first time riding one on this trip and was a lot scarier than I remembered. Here's the salon we went to, and I forgot to film inside. At the gaihod, there were a lot of great performances, and here are some clips of them.
তামস তুমি পারছো কি শুনতে 10-12 বার রং নাম্বার পেরিয়ে তোমাকে পেয়েছি দেব না কিছুতে আর হারাতে হ্যালো 244-1139
All of the performances were amazing except for mine. I muted and sped up this clip because I don't think it deserves to be heard. I sang Si Fueras Mia by Dio. I recommend that you all listen to his solo debut album, Empathy. He's a great actor and singer.
মনে হচ্ছিল একটা টাকা দিয়ে বিশ্ব ব্রহ্মাণ্ড কিনে ফেলা যায় ভাবলুম কে কি যেন কিনে ফেলতে বললো আমি বললাম দূর কি হবে আমি একটা কলম কিনবো ফাউন্টেন পেন তখন সত্যি 1 টাকায় একটা ব্ল্যাকবার্ড কেনা যেত
This is all the food that was served. It looked really good, but didn't taste that great. And now for more pictures because I forgot to film inside the venue. The next day we went shopping. My mom bought a lot of sharis, and I apologize in advance for the weird flashing. I didn't know how to fix that. On day 4, we spent the whole day on a ship. For breakfast, I had khichuri, deem, and chicken. I thought it was cool that we were passing under a bridge, but looking back at it, it doesn't seem that interesting. We discovered the steering wheel of the ship and played around with it. And here's some more pictures. As you've probably noticed, I included pictures throughout this log to compensate for my lack of video taking skills. Here's us playing Uno. I lost every single round. Here my dad recorded how another type of pizza was being made. We decided to stop and visit the nearby area. To get there, we had to ride Nokas.
সামনে সরে স্টার্ট দিলে তারপর কন্ট্রোল করতে পারবে না।
Now we are on our way to visit an abandoned mansion and the college there. On the way there, we saw some chickens and their chicks. Here is the abandoned mansion, and it was actually pretty cool.
ওদেরকে স্মরণ করে এই ছবিটা করা হয়েছে।
This is the college's Shohid Minar. And here is the college itself. For lunch, I had kachi biryani and a kebab. Later, I decided to drink some tea. Here's my dad drinking some as well. Later, we went to the back of the ship where there was a deck and sat there for a while. It was almost time to head back, and while returning, I noticed a lot of ducks here. Here are some more pictures I took during this boat trip. On our 5th day, we did some more shopping. I was having trouble opening the door here, but after shopping, we decided to have a snack at Yumcha. They gave us complimentary tea, and it tasted like gingerbread cookies. These were my favorite out of everything we got, and I think these are called wonton in chili oil. I believe these are the sesame beef dumplings. This is a hargao that I'm having here, and in general, everything tasted good. Later that night, we did some shopping. We had this bolognese pizza from Cheese for dinner. I really liked it, and I especially like the chili flakes that came with it on the side. After eating, I went to play some badminton. On the way down, I saw a cat, and this marks the end of part 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue on to part 2.